Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. Now, there's some heavyweight news that's not finalized. They're talking about making Luis King Kong Ortiz Deontay Wilder, which is a crazy heavyweight bout if that comes off.
Yeah.
Who's winning that one?
Who wants to go first? I know Leon.
Leon.
Luis Ortiz.
Ortiz?
He's a better boxer, you know. But it's a puncher's chance with Deontay Wilder because he got the equalizer. But Luis Ortiz all day, he got the most skills. He's southpaw, you know. He really experienced. How many amateur fights did he have?
I'm not sure, but most of the Cubans have a game.
It was like over 300 like amateur fights I heard.
Oh wow.
And you know, I feel like he's too solid. And he got power.
Now you train in Florida. You ever see him train?
We actually, we go down to the gym a lot. We spar at this gym.
You seen him training?
Yeah, he's a real cool guy. You know, everybody think that he's this big guy. Everybody think he's intimidating and all that, but he's real cool.
He's cool. You ever seen him working?
Yeah, I've seen him working.
Does he look powerful?
Heck yeah, real powerful, super powerful.
For real?
Oh, I actually seen him in the gym one time. It's a crazy story. I think he broke his hand or something like that. Had a cast on, still in the gym working. You know.
With his good hand? Oh
yeah,
wow.
With his good hand. You know.
Now, what about Deontay Wilder? He's American champ. Some people give him a bad rap, said like he doesn't want to fight the top guys. Do you give him credit for fighting Luis Ortiz? Because to me, Ortiz is like a very high risk, and he's like the lowest reward. Meaning his name, he's a huge threat, but his name is not going to give you the Klitschko payday. Right. But he's definitely a threat. Yeah,
I give Deontay all the credit for that, and I never discredit Deontay Wilder. You know, because he a good fighter. He got power. You know, I feel like he rely on his power more than his skills, but he's solid.
But you're leaning towards Ortiz?
Yeah, because he got the skills and he got power. You know, solid and precision.
Do you like that the heavyweight division is seeming to come back, where you got some different faces, the Joshuas, Wilders, Ortiz?
Well, I'm excited about it. Really, you know.
What do you guys think, Spencer's?
I think, you know, I have to agree. I think that Luis Ortiz is just the better, you know, technical fighter. I think Deontay can be a little stiff sometimes, and I think that
not even stiff, but just wild. Like
yeah, but like also like I don't think he's kind of again like he's got the big right hand, but I don't think he's got the, you know, the Cuban style. I think is just going to be a little too difficult for him. But you got to give him that puncher's chance because anybody gets hit with right hand by Deontay Wilder and it's lights out. So it's like
I think he might be the most single shot powerful guy in boxing.
It's like a shotgun. You know, if it hits you, then you're going down. Yeah. And also, you know, I like to support American fighters. Deontay Wilder is a heavyweight champion, an American heavyweight champion. I hope that he doesn't go anywhere. So I'm rooting for him in the fight because I really want that to remain the same. You know, when he won the title, I was real excited because it's been so long. You know, the Klitschko is dominating and everything, and we got Anthony.
We know how you feel about the Klitschkos.
Oh yeah, they're out of here. Get out of here. You know what I mean?
What? Oh yeah, you used to like Klitschko.
No, I mean,
listen,
listen.
I like Klitschko. I studied Klitschko. That's somebody I look up
to. Ever. You know what I mean?
I
after the last fight though, I really gained respect for Klitschko. Cause he
that Joshua fight was no joke.
It was almost like the old like lion that was like, you're not gonna take me out yet. You know what I mean? So if he fought like the fact that he, you know, got put to the test in that fight and like stood up to it, you know what I mean? Even though he got, you know, he got knocked out in the late rounds. I mean, he fought like a champion. You can't even.
He must have been in killer shape.
Oh yeah, and you could tell he was motivated.
Because even that the 11th round uppercut. That would have got people out of there.
But he got up.
But he got up, and he at least was still trying.
I think that's what it is. I think that fight, sometimes it takes a young fighter to motivate an old fighter. And I think if we saw them it's kind of like when you watch like NBA basketball in the regular season, and it looks like, you know, they're big guys, and it looks like they're not really motivated, like almost like, you know, they're just playing regular games. When you see an old guy like Klitschko, maybe that's what it is. You see the motivated version. And that's the, you know, best version you can possibly see when a guy like Anthony Joshua comes up. I'm not mad at that rematch. I'm glad they made that rematch. I'm surprised that people were upset about the rematch between Klitschko and Joshua. Because what else do you want to see? You know what I mean? Like, other than, you know, there's a lot of fights down the line that can be made with Joshua. But that was a close enough fight that let's see what happens the second time. Like, people are acting like it's just like Joshua's got that easy twice. You know what I mean? But you don't think Klitschko's going to come in just as good a shape and make adjustments? You know, he could get that the second time. You know what I mean? And then Klitschko versus Deontay Wilder, Klitschko versus, you know what I mean? Like, if he beats him this time, you know, it sets things up down the road. You know what I mean? I think that that's unfinished business that should be taken care of before Anthony Joshua goes to Deontay Wilder, goes to Luis Ortiz. Like, I think that that's unfinished business. You know what I mean?
Well, speaking of, let's say hypothetically, let's say that AJ solidifies that win, and because he's the younger fighter. Let's say Joshua wins. The Luis Ortiz, since you guys are picking him to win, what do you think of that match? Joshua or Luis Ortiz?
I think Luis Ortiz maybe
is the best in the division right now.
You think so?
Yeah, but he's starting to get old, so I feel like
He's got to make it happen.
these
quick.
years better be, you know,
Crucial.
better be. Yeah, they better be crucial. You better fight some people. But back to Klitschko. You can't say you don't like Klitschko till you see Klitschko versus Ariola. That was a really good fight.
I remember that fight.
That broke my heart because I liked Ariola at the time.
Man, he dominated. And that was perfect.
And the Eddie Chambers too.
He
knocked out Eddie Chambers. That was another good one because Eddie Chambers is quick.
For real.
My problem, like, the whole Klitschko thing, what I talk about with Klitschko isn't because I don't, like, respect him. It's more like the patriot in me. Like, I want to have an American champion. They dominated the heavyweights for so long, you know what I mean? And, like, I'm like, man, like, where's our guy at? And, like, just like I love Anthony Joshua, but if he was just on top for the next 15 years, then I'd be like, all right, dude, let's get an American in here. So, like, as long as Deontay Wilder's holding it down for us, then all the rest of them, that's just competition. You know what I mean? Without Ivan Drago, what's Rocky?
What if Wilder beats Luis Ortiz? Who would you favor in Wilder versus Anthony Joshua?
Wilder, Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua?
Yeah.
Because Wilder too wild. Anthony Joshua the same size as Wilder. I mean, he got the equalizer, so, but Joshua, you know, basic, you know, and he's same size. I feel like he can handle it.
Wilder versus Anthony Joshua.
I really don't know.
Toss up?
Yeah, because you get hit with a Wilder right hand, it's guaranteed you're hurt. Simple as that. So if you can avoid getting hit with the right hand the whole 12 rounds, then you're really something. But the odds of that aren't too good.
So you saying
I think Dante. Honestly, I used to say that I think that
I like
Joshua beats Deontay, but I think that actually, now that I think about it, I think Deontay eventually would catch him. Because Joshua doesn't have, I don't think I saw the best defense in the Klitschko fight. And like he said, the odds of him going the whole 12 rounds without getting caught, and like we said, especially in the heavyweight division for either one, because AJ has power too. But I think that I think Deontay would hit Anthony before he got hit.
Yeah, he's about an inch taller than Joshua.
And I think that long right hand, and Anthony likes to come in kind of, maybe even, you know, comes in a little wide. He likes to just throw hooks and uppercuts, like all power. I think Deontay would end up, you know, sniping him in maybe the early rounds.
My thing is, if Wilder fought Joshua, I think Joshua came in too heavy when he fought Klitschko on the scale.
Yeah.
He was like 260.
Really?
And then when he got hurt, it took like 3 whole rounds to recharge. I don't think you can be in there with like a Luis Ortiz or Deontay Wilder for 3 rounds gassed. And then those guys are good finishers, and they're a little bit younger than Klitschko.
Klitschko didn't finish him because
Klitschko didn't have that killer.
He had to save it, you know.
And he was hurt just a round before that, so he couldn't.
If Deontay hits you with that, he's a finisher. We saw that. You know,
I know that he gonna go.
You know, he presses the gas until you're out of there. It's like he's just got this, you know, dog in him. After it hurts you, you know, he goes crazy just like Ortiz. So you better not get hurt against them, and I think that he probably will. So I would have to say Deontay Wilder. I'd have to say Deontay Wilder wins that fight.
It's good that we can even talk about the heavyweight division because it's been a while since that. What about Tyson Fury? I mean, he looks too big right now to come back, but where do you think he'll come back, first of all, and where does he fit into this? Can he beat any of those guys?
I don't think he beats Joshua. He might do good against Deontay Wilder because he's so big and he uses his jab. The thing is, you got to outbox a guy like Deontay Wilder, so that's why I picked, you know, Luis Ortiz to beat him. And Tyson Fury being so tall, you know what I mean, and using his jab, I think the same kryptonite that he had for Klitschko might be the same that works for Deontay Wilder. But when it comes to Anthony Joshua, who's just going to come maul you, I don't think that Tyson could keep him off him. I think that Anthony would just walk through So it's kind of like a styles makes fights.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
in that
Styles makes
situation,
fights, for
you know what I mean. But I think that
I feel like Tyson Fury only beat Klitschko because, you know, Klitschko ain't had that, you know, that young killer in him. Like, same thing with, you know, with Joshua and AJ. You know, he let off the gas when it was time to go. I think he get too comfortable with staying outside and just making the fight calm and all that, not going, like, you know.
I think Klitschko also struggles with people about his height or bigger.
I said that too.
Yeah.
Because like if you shorter, like the Alexander Povetkin and Pulev, he can kind of muscle you around, lean on you, wear you down a little bit. But the Wilders, Tyson Fury, those dudes are too big to clinch sometimes.
Good for him though, the fact that, you know, he's got someone like Anthony Joshua right before it comes out to like bring that out of him. And not only that, but it's just huge fights, huge money right before he retires. You know, I maybe get 2. If he wins this fight, he'll get 3 paydays out of it. Like, good for him, you know what I mean? Really good for him to go out like that, you know, with those huge fights.
Definitely.